Follow his leadership. Hebrews 12, verse 2. I'm not preaching. Looking unto Jesus, author and finisher of our faith. In conclusion, Hebrews 12, verse 1, let us run with patience the race that is set before us. Career must go with what? Patience. Career must go with what? Patience. And also the book of Hebrews 10:36. For ye have not, for ye need patience, that after you have done the will of God, you might receive the promise. After you have put in hard work, you will not get the reward. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I can see we have one of our discussants amongst the audience. Mr. Sylvester Baker, please join us on the table. Mr. Sylvester Baker will be speaking on exploring your financial potential in the present day economy. Without much ado, let me give the mic to Mr. Simeon Osifo so that he will lecture our students on the basic of school leaving certificate examination in Nigeria. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon once again. I want to welcome you all to this symposium. I would love to call you all my fellow students and my fellow old boys. I want to also know the reason why we are here, especially as students. Most of our friends now are where? Some are in the market, right? Are you not privileged to be here? Those of us who are students here, I want you to raise up your hands. Let me see you all. Yes. I want you to know that you are privileged to be what? To be here. I'm not talking about this place right now. To be students in this great institution or the great school. Why am I saying this? Most of your friends some are in the market right now. Some are in the farm helping their what? Their parents. Some would have loved to be here like you, but what? They cannot what? Afford it. I want you to know that. And I want you to also know the reason why your parents are struggling for you to be what? To be here. Some of your parents are in the farmland right now. Farming. Some are what? In the market places, hustling for what? To make you boys become someone they can be proud of in what? In the future. And I believe you all would not want to what? Disappoint them. Is there anyone here that would love to disappoint his or her parents? His parents, brother. Is there? No. I believe you all want to be what? A proud student of this school one day. And that's why today I've been selected as one of those who should talk to you about the basics or the relevance of the final examinations in our educational institutions. There's one thing I know, it's almost a slogan now in town. School is what? Good. School is what? It is almost like a normal thing. Why? Why do you think the people say that? Because the country we have made it like when you go to school, you find out that most of those who have finished school are where? Are where? Most of them are where? At home. I hate POS. Most of them are what? POS operators. Where they are supposed to be where? In the offices. So, but I want to tell you one thing. That slogan is what? Is what? Is wrong. It is always said that those who have had what? By the way, they've stumbled out of school or they've had one or two what? Issues that are making them say school is calm. Somebody who's well read, who came out of school, well trained, would never use what? Use that word. That school is what? School is calm. School is not calm. Let me read a little out from you from the right of my hand here. The school is calm. This is the slogan often heard in our public space today. But I wish to differ in my opinion, because many of those who claim this ideology, they have suffered one setback or the other, but that is not enough reason to condemn it. School leaving certification, be it primary school, secondary school, or tertiary, is a certification that an individual has been found worthy, both in character and in what? In learning. This attribute cannot be bought in the market, as many who desire these good traits must go through the four walls of educational institutions. Yes, if you finish from a primary school, you have a certificate. What do you have? Yes, there's something to prove that yes, I finished from this primary school. And when you finish from a secondary school, you also have what? Have you seen cases whereby some governors start looking for their primary certificate? Have you heard? And secondary school certificate for what? If it's not no relevance, why would they start looking for them? So we will go ahead to what? To start forging, which is very wrong. But for you to know that there's a reason for you to be certified that you pass through a secondary school and a primary school, you have a proof. It can be in a hard copy or either a soft copy, but it proves that you pass through the four walls of a primary school and a secondary school. And in most places, you go for a job, to even get a job, you are asked to what? No matter how you think your certificate, your WAEC certificate or NECO certificate is, when you get to some places, you now find out that it's what? It's very what? Important. Currently in Delta State, I work in a place, I don't want to mention that place now. I work in a place whereby we issue certificates. Currently in Delta State, the governor has asked the workers, the civil service workers, to present their what? Their certificate. And from that video of last year till now, our office have been what? Booming with what? Customers who are coming to what? To pick their certificate, and they have to pay for it. So people have left their certificate with us for a very long time, thinking that it is of no what? Of no relevance, of no use. But today, they are picking it. My children, my little ones, I want to tell you something. That you have two bodies that coordinate exams, right? In Nigeria. Which and which? Which? Huh? Say it's WAEC and what? And NECO. No, I'm not going to JAM now. JAM is for those who want to go into what? Into the university. And you have the right to say, I'm not going to the university. I'm through with my secondary school, and I want to do something else. But I want to tell you, I'm talking in the sphere of what? The secondary school right now. You have WAEC and you have what? You have NECO. Most people believe that WAEC, when I was with your mate, when I hear of WAEC, I'm so what? I get what? What? How do you feel? Talk, say it out. Huh? You're tensed up, you're frightened. Yes. WAEC, you want to say almighty WAEC, almighty NECO. Yes, that's what we used to call it then. When we were saying the exam, they call WAEC, they call math, or like the way it is right now. Let me not forget. But I want to tell you something, that these bodies, I'm talking in respect to WAEC right now. WAEC is a body that, it's not a body that sets the exam actually. When you hear of WAEC, you think they're the one that sets the exam. No. The exams are set by who? By a body of teachers across the nation. They pick them. One can even come from here in your school. From other schools, they pick them together and what? They are the one that comes with what? The exams you write. So whenever you see a question in your booklet trying to go through, don't say, this WAEC question too hard. No, it is from your teachers here in your school that have said it. So also are the ones that what? Mark it. Are also the teachers. So WAEC or NECO are not, it's not a body that they set exam. They set exam, sorry to use that done it that way. Now they set exam, or they set exam and they are the one that what? Mark it. No. They set exams give you exams that have been set out by what? By your own teachers. And then those same questions, when returned, when solved, it's also given out to teachers to what? To mark. And when in cases you complain of what? My mark is below this mark. My mark is supposed to be higher. It is the same teachers that they are called to what? To review your what? Your marks or your results or your scores. So my dear little ones, I want to tell you that there's a beautiful and better life ahead of the four walls of what? The secondary school. There are some things you need to do, just like my prof said just now. You do the right thing and what? And where? The right place you are now is where? As a school student. What do you think you should be doing now? As an old boy here, there's so many things I'm regretting right now. I wish I did that. I wish I could turn back the what? The hands of time. But is it possible anymore? No. So before you go get to my age, opportunities that come by that you feel is necessary for you to get better, to do well, seize what? That opportunity. And in the country we are going to today, we also find that our skills, just as the professor said, add other skills. Not the skill of stealing, not the skill of what? Cheating, not the skill of immoral vices, but skills that are what? Positive, that can help you to become better men in future. Men that you will be, people will be proud of to stand with. Men of integrity, men of good name, and not a man who will be called, oh, that man, I bet over there, we didn't know anything. But I would want you to strive. Don't take exam as it's a challenge. Don't take it as what? Something that you cannot do. People have passed through it before and they devoured it and they came out more solid. So today, when you hear of exams coming, WAEC exams or NECO exams, just tell yourself, I can what? I can do it. Say it. I can what? Do it. And when you say this, not just by mouth, but by hard work, sleeping late at night, not watching movies or going through your phones. Another vice that is coming here today is the what? Is our phones. Our phones. Our phones are what? Our phones are what? Killing what? Us. Making us not be able to what? Do well in our academics. There should be a time for everything. Keep your phone aside and what? Read. You don't have to wait for your dad or your mom to tell you to read. You don't have to wait for a teacher to tell you to read. Read, and you find out that WAEC, NECO are not your enemies. WAEC, NECO are just your friend. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you very much, Mr. Simon. Our next speaker is Mr. Usawe, so he can talk to us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, my chairman. Thank you for this opportunity, and my fellow colleagues, Old Boys Association, thank you so much. Permit me to stand on existing protocol. I'm here today for just two things. Number one is already achieved. Number two, I want you here, students, to learn a lot. What I want to say here, I want you to listen attentively. If you have a Bible and a paper, I will even love you to jot some words and some things down. It will help you in future. I'm going to be talking about entrepreneurship. You know, entrepreneur cut across so many areas. But the area I want to really talk about is the one me and you are really used to. Our father, our mother, our aunties, brothers and sisters, even our teachers, what they are used to. You are familiar with what is entrepreneurship. This is all about turning ideas, your ideas into reality, taking risk, innovating to solve problems and meet needs. The key element of entrepreneurship is innovation. Innovation. Finding unique solution or improving existing product stroke services. Now I'm talking about agricultural products that is so local, that you are familiar with, that your mother, your father, everybody is doing at home. It's very, very important. Then in order for you to succeed in that small scale business you want to set up, you must learn to take risk. Then you must visualize what you are about going to do. Did you understand what I'm saying? Then adaptability, pivoting when challenges rises. Now, having said all this, which of the small scale production that you are familiar with, your mother is familiar with, and your father is familiar with? How many of you drink Zobo? Very good. If you don't drink, maybe your mother makes Zobo, your aunties or whatever. How about Tiger Nut? Fresh fruit juice. Juice now, you know juice, orange. Do you know that these two fruits I just mentioned now, you can package them in form of Coca-Cola? Do you believe? Now, do you know that that method your mother is using at home is very stressful? Very, very stressful. She has to produce Zobo inside the Coca-Cola bottle and start looking for a fridge. Do you understand? To preserve it. Or they go as far as getting ice block to preserve it. It's too stressful. Most times you see them pushing wheelbarrows along and the ice block will be inside. Do you know that you can package it in form of Coca-Cola, shrink wrap it, and put it outside? It will stay for 6 months without even you looking for ice block. It's a local technology that is recognized by ASTM, American Standard of Testing Material, ISO specification, recognized worldwide. First thing is, what do you think causes the fermentation of that Zobo, of that Tiger Nut? Why is the reason why our mothers are looking for a refrigerator, ice block to preserve it so that it will not get spoiled? The reason is this. You understand locally that bacteria and fungi are the ones dealing with us in our food. Have you ever asked yourself a question why you warm your food at home, and if you didn't warm it, it gets sour? It's because of the bacteria and the fungi. Those in science classes will understand what I'm talking about. So you see those bacteria and fungi, you need to arrest them. Just the way you arrest people, you take them to the police station.